How are you? This is Mark Nejma from Newsweek.com, coming to you after the market has closed on Friday. What I have been doing is rereading the shareholders meeting notes from 2022. And what I researched was mostly about the chairman as well as the other board members. To cut this short, because I know you won't listen to the whole video, I'm going to tell you this. We need to get better board members for TOVX. Here's why. Shallcross, Wolf, Monahan, and Krause have been kind of working the scene. It's almost like a bunch of high school buddies work in the biotech area. Something's not right here in terms of why they're here. Number one, I'm going to go into it like this. Shallcross is from the University of Chicago. He got his MBA there. Krause, if you look up his worth, you barely find anything on him, although he's been involved with a lot of pharmaceutical companies. This biotech area can be a little corrupt, especially not the research, but especially the way they maneuver their businesses. Shallcross, so far, I guess we can be happy that he's got a pretty tight fist with the money, which is good. But he also has a varied background, from anything in gaming to petroleum, and mostly in finance. But the most disturbing part is John Monahan, who did not show up for the last board meeting, supposedly because he was traveling, and Wolf. Why is this disturbing? Let me just read you a little bit. Dr. Monahan has been a member of the company's board of directors since 2020. Dr. Monahan has served on the board of directors of Heat Biologics, biopharmaceutical company primarily engaged in the development of immune therapies and vaccines since 2009. And from 2016 until May 21st, also served on the board of directors of biotech company Anixa Biosciences. Now, I'm not going to go further than that, but this goes on to name other biotech companies. It's like the same people that fail over and over and over again jump from biotech company to biotech company. And none of them, as far as I'm concerned, is a great business person, nor are they great communicators, nor do they have the conscience to show up and speak at a stockholders meeting. Now, Jeffrey Wolf. Jeffrey Wolf, let's go back to John Monahan again real quick. John Monahan was with Heat Biologics, which was a moving stock back in 2021. He was at that company, I believe he was on the board of directors. Now we go to Jeffrey Wolf. Mr. Wolf, who has been a member of the company's board of directors since 2006. 2006, okay? With all these changes and all these losses and never accomplishing anything. Has substantial experience in creating, financing, nurturing, and biomedical ventures based on breakthrough research and technology. In August 2008, Mr. Wolf founded, it says here, he founded Nighthawk Biosciences. Do you know what Nighthawk Biosciences is? Nighthawk Biosciences is HTBX, Heat Biologics. So Monahan and Wolf are working together on this Nighthawk, which is really Heat Biologics. So right off the bat, this description of Wolf does not even mention that Heat Biologics is really Nighthawk. Now, the interesting thing is, the same thing they did with TOVX, changing the name, is what they did with Heat Biologics. Heat Biologics was changed the name to Nighthawk, and the stock is performing like crap. Now, how can these people gain by this? Maybe they gain by it by letting the price run up and then shorting the stock after they do all these stupid things. The lawyer with a reverse split and these board members. Now, by April of 2024, we should be looking to replace these board members 100% because they're not doing the job. If the technology is good in Spain with VCN, then we have to protect that technology. Otherwise, these guys are just going to play games, because that's what I'm suspecting at this point. Anyway, let me continue on. Since 2010, he served as Chief Executive Officer of Nighthawk Biosciences, Heat Biologics. Prior to founding Nighthawk, from June 1997 to 2011, Mr. Wolf has served as Managing Director of Seed One Ventures. So he's a venture capitalist. He's got his hand in the cookie jar, giving money to these companies. He's going to win no matter what. These guys are finance guys. They sell short. They put out more shares. They dilute. And they accomplish nothing. Now, I have a feeling that the people in Spain are legitimate. But these guys might be playing the financial monkey business game. Let's go on. Mr. Wolf's startups included, again, Avogen. Didn't we see Avogen up here? Avogen with Monahan. So you got these two clowns doing the same exact thing. A San Francisco-based gene therapy company where he was co-founder and director. TOVX Pharma, a company focused on development of biocompatible polymers. Listen, you can start creating all these startups, go public, and get nowhere and make a fortune. We got to get rid of this guy. And we got to get rid of Monahan. And we got to get a real business person in there and a doctor that's concerned with pancreatic cancer. Let's go further. Focused on the development of biocompatible polymers, where he was co-founder and chairman of Elucis Therapeutics, a company focused on the development of Anthem, an FDA-approved antitoxin against anthrax, which is currently a subsidiary of Nighthawk. Again, they're commingling all these companies, bringing them in, making fluff, making it so nobody understands anything. Mr. Wolf received his MBA from Stanford Business School. Stanford, how many times have we heard about Stanford in the news lately? About all the people and the corruption there and their attitude about being so goddamn smart. They're smarter than every investor that puts their money into these companies. This is a red-hot list. Monahan and Wolf are a problem. Mr. Wolf received his MBA from Stanford, and then New York School of Law, and then, here we go, tie it to Shallcross, University of Chicago, where you graduate with an honors in economics. What the hell is a pharmaceutical guy doing with an economics degree? Except getting more degrees because he's not doing anything else. Wolf has extensive knowledge of the industry and in particular research and development. His legal and business background provide him with a good broad understanding of legal. I didn't hear a word out of him from the shareholders meeting. Maybe the next shareholders meeting when I'm there, I will hear from him or ask him questions directly. But I think he's got to go. I want him replaced by April. I want people to submit suggestions for the board because these board members aren't going to do anything. They're playing monkey games with us. That's all I have to say today. It's a red flag at Theriva Biologics. It's a very big red flag. And now I know why Shallcross was so nervous when I was there, because he knows damn well I was going to start digging. I asked him, who the hell is Monahan? He's like, oh, we have it in the description of the shareholders meeting. People, your shares mean something. Don't just jump in and out of stock. If this is real, if pancreatic cancer really can be cured or extend life, we have to do something, meaning get rid of these people off the board. Thanks.